Hello everyone, it's me, Super Bubsy Mario Bobcat, and welcome to my very first Q&A video. Now, I didn't get as many questions as I wanted to, but I guess this is a good way to start. So, let's go ahead and answer some of the questions you guys proposed to my channel. MK1 Monster Rock 1989 asks, when will you do a fan video of Fluffy's Confrontation and Jaws videos? Hey, you're in luck because I am planning to do LEGO Fluffy Mailman 7s on Universal Studios attractions. Now, I'm not going to do them just yet because there is one thing from Disney I really want to do. I'm not going to say what it is just yet because I want you guys to be surprised when it arrives. But rest assured, I am planning on doing videos on Universal Studios attractions, and I am thinking of the possibility of doing videos on Confrontation. And hey, we're in luck because LEGO recently announced that they are planning a LEGO Ideas Jaws set. So when that set comes out, you can bet I'm going to do LEGO Fluffy Mailman 7 Jaws the Ride. And here's a follow-up question to that. When you do the Confrontation video, will there be a moment where Godzilla will fight Kong to save the tram? I wasn't planning that at first, but that's actually a pretty cool idea, so I'll take that into consideration. Speaking of Fluffy Mailman 7, let's go ahead and answer some of the questions from his main channel, FM7 Studios. What inspired you to start YouTube? That one question actually has a lot of answers, and I mean a lot of answers. The stop-motion animation part of my channel came from Force Fire 101's LEGO Batman series. The use of custom figures came from Custom LEGO Made Figures LEGO Spider-Man series. The inspiration of using video game characters came from watching a lot, and I mean a lot, of video game-centered LEGO stop-motion animations from the early 2000s. My game reviews came from Game Master 468's My Thoughts series, as well as Irate Gamer's game reviews. And I guess you can argue the live-action skits I do on my channel came from Cat Icarus's videos. Or just videos in general, because a lot of people do what I do. These next two questions were asked by FM7 Studios and Kenny the Hedgehog. What is your favorite film, or what is your favorite movie? I think for this one we have to do a bit of a top 5. Number 5. Sonic the Hedgehog's 1, 2, and most likely Sonic the Hedgehog 3 when that eventually comes out.
Have you ever felt so alive?
I'm a die-hard Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and I love these movies so much. I love the story, I love the effects, I love the soundtrack. These movies are a ton of fun to watch.
You never saw me. I was never here.
Number 4. An American Tail, Bible Goes West. Hands down my favorite Western of all time. This film pretty much cemented myself as a fan of the American Tail franchise. And hey, this is Jimmy Stewart's last movie, so you gotta love it. I love the music, I love the characters, I love the animation, I love the energy put in this movie. I love every excuse I have watching it.
Well, you saved my life. I'll never forget this, kid. Here, son, I want you to have one of these.
Number 3. Hands down the best comic book movie ever made. The acting, the effects, the visual style. I mean, come on. Everything I say about this movie is just perfect. I don't think there's anything wrong with this movie. Do not fact check me on that.
What are you? I'm Batman.
Number 2. Back to the Future Part 1. I'm not a huge fan of Back to the Future's Part 2 and 3, but that's mostly because I love Back to the Future Part 1 so much. I was outright obsessed with this movie back when it first came out, and for the longest time, it was my favorite movie of all time, until number 1 took it over. And hands down, my number 1 favorite movie of all time is Zootopia. I love this movie. I love every scene of the movie, I love everything about the movie, and in fact, every single day when I hear new facts about the movie, I love it even more. And hey, it has a cameo from my favorite Disney character of all time, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That is enough for me to love it.
Officer Hawk, I am in pursuit! Woo-hoo!
What is your favorite video game? I've never really sat down and thought of what my favorite video game could be, But whenever I'm asked that question, 4 games that usually come to mind are Scooby-Doo Unmasked for the Xbox, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PC, Sonic Adventure DX for the GameCube, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. I don't know if any of those games are considered my all-time favorite game of all time, but I just think about them whenever I'm asked that question. I have no idea why. But I do love those games a lot. What is your favorite Disney ride? I love Splash Mountain, but Disney took it away from us. So I think as of right now, I think I have to say Indiana Jones Adventure in Disneyland. I love Indiana Jones. Hands down the best thing LucasArts ever made. What is your least favorite Disney ride? I really want to say Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway because I was just underimpressed with that ride. However, I have heard that the Disneyland incarnation is better than the Walt Disney World incarnation, so I want to check out that version before I judge this ride too much. So I think as of right now, I think I have to say Navi River Journey. This ride is the definition of boring. What is your favorite character in general? I think you can probably guess from when I listed my top 5 favorite movies, but it's most likely Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't think I love the character any more than this guy. What is your favorite theme park? I think it has to be Universal Studios Orlando. I really love this park. Where is somewhere you haven't been before but want to go to? I really want to go to Warner Brothers Studio in Hollywood. I've always dreamed about going here, so it would be amazing if I can go there one day. And the final question from FM7 Studios, what is a fact about yourself you haven't told us? I was named after a superhero! Danny the Hedgehog asks, what is your favorite character for movie? I think this question means who is my favorite character from a movie. While I really would like to say Fievel Mousekewitz from An American Tail, I think as of recently, I have to give this to Danny from Cats Don't Dance.
You can do anything if you try.
I love this character so much, I loved him even before I saw the movie. And once I saw the movie, I loved him even more.
The most impossible dream can come true if you believe it.
Do I think 2024 will be better? I hope. And for my final question, who's gonna be voice Shadow the Hedgehog on Sonic 3 movie? I have a lot of possible ideas for anyone who could voice Shadow the Hedgehog. However, there is one actor on my mind that could possibly be a really good voice for Shadow. I don't know if anyone would ever agree with me on this, but my pick is Matt Damon. Now, hear me out. Matt Damon's voice is kinda close enough where if you just pitch it down a little bit, he kinda sounds like Shadow.
Killing spree. I'm talking about divine justice here. I'm talking about raining down fire and brimstone, punishing the wicked.
But the main reason why I say Matt Damon is because he's already played an amnesia-driven super soldier. I mean, when you really think about it, Jason Bourne is pretty much a human version of Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't know what happened. I don't know who this guy was. I don't know about that picture. I don't know who I am.
Who am I? And why can't I remember anything?
Well, that's all we have for today's video. I really wanted more Q&A questions, so maybe I'll do another one like this very soon. If you guys have any more Q&A questions for me, leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll get to them in a future video. That's all I have for right now, so thank you for watching, and happy holidays.